associate that had almost samples from every one of these. And so when we do this map again, we're going to do it with a picture of the rough stone and a picture of the finished stone. And maybe take out some of the non-producing mines and just leave the more popular ones. Some of the stones like Ajax and those little mines. Here's a mine, for instance, Landers. This mine right here is probably the most valuable turquoise in the world.
Wow.
And to the tune, they're even getting 30, 40, 50, up to $200 a carat for it. But you can also mirror this very well. I've seen a lot of Landers coming out of Tibet that looks just like it. But it is not Landers. It's not hard. Landers was hard, almost like a diamond. And when you look at the records, there's only 37 pounds of Landers that was ever taken out of the mine. That was paid for. And because it was probably a government lease, for every pound you took out, you pay the government so much. Well, the owner claims there was more taken out, but who knows? When I see 37 pounds, that just gives you an example of where the shortage really is. You know, but, and hence why it's worth so much. But now if you go down to Bisbee, which argumentatively, you've got Bisbee, you've got Landers, and you've got number 8. If you take all the experts in the world, one will say Bisbee's the best, the other will say Landers the best, the other will say number 8's the best. But those mines don't produce that much. Landers, of course, doesn't produce anything anymore. Bisbee is no more. And number 8, what's left of number 8 is very little. Maybe 10,000 pounds is out of the ground and ready for sale. In fact, a friend of mine is working to tie that all up right now. And he was a partner of mine on and off for the last 40 years. But, and then you got, see how this looks so much similar to this?
Yeah. China.
And then from Evans Mine in Mexico. And turquoise is the same. It just depends on the process.
Yeah.
No matter where in the world it comes from. It still has all, you know, it's aluminum and copper and zinc and so forth. But it's the hardness that makes the value of it go up or down. Carrico Lake Mine is owned by a friend of mine, and that particular mine, I think, when you're talking about a stone that has beautiful nausea on it, just as it crystallized in the earth. We used to go to Kingman and see these nuggets. Now that's an actual nugget, how it came out of the ground. And as the trucks would go back and forth, I would take a water bucket and spray the ground, and then you couldn't see it until you made it wet. And then you could pick them up, and they were just perfect little marbles. And then to build jewelry in those days when we was kids, you just cut it in half. It was perfect round, and just put it on a piece of silver. Yep, those were the days.
Okay.